Alright guys, I was wanting to film this video today to kind of clear up a couple things. I'm at Leland Harvey at White Lightning Racing. Sorry I've changed the name here. Fairly new, trying to figure out what I'm going to do with this racing team or my career. I'm hoping to stay in karts for a little bit, and the reason I ain't been posting any racing videos as well, I had a motor change. We're running a clone, a 196 clone with AKRA rules. Unfortunately, I haven't got the bigger cam in this motor yet. Plan on doing that after I get used to it. We're stepping out of the Junior Predator. We won the 2024 Junior Predator Championship at Winsboro Kart Speedway. That's pretty much the only track I've been racing at, this past year. But we did really good there. So I'm planning on kind of moving to some other tracks. I'm still going to race there. Still going to try to win points there. But I plan on trying to take my kart to some other. This sucker's on there tight. Trying to take my kart to some other tracks and stuff to kind of do some other, some new things to see, just to kind of get some new competition in the frame. We have sponsors this year that I'd like to shout out. We got Stephen P. Flat, Rehabilitation and Conditioning, and JP Harvey Motors. Right there's their phone number. Give them a call. Anything Chevrolet, they'll get it. Well, except for Camaros, they won't be. Nobody's gonna be getting any more of them. If you want a used one, they might find you one. Shout out to Rocket Racing Engines for being really cool with me. With me being a new racer and stuff, not knowing anything, I call him. He answers all my questions. He's also a parts dealer. I deal with him a lot and with parts. My main guy is Clark at EPM. Right there's their phone number. If y'all need any parts or have any questions about parts, they'll for sure hook you up. But yeah, anyway, we won the championship this year, and I ain't been posting much. Well, I don't want my wrench flying, but I ain't been posting much just because they ain't got a winter series there and the motor change. I got a new body, some new sponsors, and I've been working on this, getting all my throttle lines cleaned up and kind of getting them in sleeves. And then we have this nice metal braided line. Thanks, Dad. He had that sitting in his garage, and it was pretty close to the exact length that I needed. Dad's whole bunch of spare parts that he randomly has finally came in clutch there. But yeah, I'll get back to y'all when I start putting on the chain. Okay, now we're back here at the chain. First, I like to get it on my rear sprocket here. And then this one-handed's a little bit complicated. Come on now. We're just in here. Gonna be just. There we go. Okay, I like to get it on my rears. And grab the chain here. I gotta set you down for just a second. Okay, now that I got the chain slipped up there around the front one, back down here around the round one, around the back one, not the round one, both around. You're going to, I like to do one hand method. Push it up, make sure you're kind of loose here, and make sure you want a little bit of slack here. So I like to kind of put yay much in there. That way it don't really matter the way I tighten it down. Because if you tighten down your back ones, well, then it's going to get a little bit looser than what you have here. But if you tighten down your front one, then the front of your motor is going to come down, and you see how it went from sagging to come up just a little bit. Okay, well now, there ain't no slack in that. So I like to reach up here, push down on the front of my motor, and really make sure that that's where it's going to be. And then if it ain't how I like it, then I push up on that chain just a little bit more to pull the motor back, push down on the front again, fill the chain, and we're good to go. Now, I'm going to walk over here. Don't do what I do. Don't use an impact to do this. And also, don't put extension on it if you do. Hang on, I gotta push it down and pull the extension off. I don't want extension on here. Okay, got you again. Now we're gonna come down here beneath the motor. Thanks to my mom for donating this nice rug out of her living room that she didn't want anymore. I'm gonna back you up just a little bit. Tighten that one up just a little bit. Tighten that one up. I like to try to keep them nice and even when I'm tightening them, because if you don't, well, then you'll do what I did, and one of these has a slight, yep, right there, if you can see it, has a slight crack in it. And that is because I didn't do this right. But now I can reach up here, fill my chain, and that's perfect. And I'll show y'all what perfect is here in just a second. Now I know y'all may be thinking, this is my first year racing, y'all don't want tips from me. But I've been doing some sort of racing my whole life. I started when I was 3 on dirt bikes, wanted to race motocross. Got into racing motocross, and then as soon as I got into it, a couple years later, got out, and realized that there was a kart speedway about 5 minutes away from my house. That right there is what I call perfect. That's pretty good. That's about just how I want it. Yeah, I realized there was a kart speedway right down from my house, and well, bought this kart for $2,000. It's a shoot, any other time I would know, but it's a kart and it runs pretty good lap times. My first year winning the championship, I'm pretty proud about that. So obviously it is a pretty quick kart. The whole point of this video is just kind of give y'all a good update why I'm not posting. I don't want y'all to think I got kidnapped or something. But yeah, it gives you a good update on why I'm not posting, what the new motor looks like, what's going on with it, and gives my sponsors, again, Stephen P. Flat, Rehab and Conditioning, and JPR Motors, located in Clarksville, Texas. Got any questions, give them a call at that number right there. Okay, we're number 3 this year instead of number 2. Do it for Dale. There's also a couple family reasons behind that, but that's within my family pretty much. It was a deal between my grandpa that passed away in 2019 of cancer, my uncle, and me, 3 generations of race car drivers. But they were in drag racing. I'd love to do it, but I'm a little bit too old to start all that now. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. I hope to see y'all again back on my channel. Alrighty. White Lightning racing out.